We have learned for Y that when Y is at the beginning, it is a consonant sound. And that's the only time it says y, with your mouth long, in a long wide grin, the back of your tongue just rolling slightly to push that air through. Y, as in yam, yellow, yesterday. If it's anywhere else in the word, it is a vowel. And Y can say 3 different vowel sounds. It can say I, and that's what it will spell when it's at the end of a 1-syllable word, like shy, buy, my, cry. So when you're spelling the I sound at the end of a short word, don't use an I unless it's the word high. Use the letter Y. When Y is at the very end of a multi-syllable word, it will usually spell the long E sound and say E, as in happy, city, pretty, candy. And when Y is in the middle of the word, that is a Greek word, and it follows the same rules as an I. It acts as an I would. And it will usually say I, as in gym or symbol. All right. I also want to either teach you now for the first time, or if you were able to go back and look at that recording, those 2 recordings that were back to back when I wasn't here, then I can teach you now or remind you that when you see an AY at the end of a word, it's going to say A. When you're spelling the A sound at the end of a word, use AY. Don't use an A. Because A's at the end say So if you're spelling a word like stay, day, play, may, today, you're not going to spell it like this. Are you? Because those A's at the end are all, when A is at the end it says they're all going to say So those words would say sta, da, pla, ma, to da. Right? If you want the A sound, you have to add a Y after the A. So go back up. You'll have stay, day, play, may, today. So that's AY. When you hear A at the end, spell it AY, not with an A. And then when you hear OI at the end, spell it with an OY. OI, just for a fun fact, is for the beginning and middle. OY is for the end. Same with A, by the way. AI is for the beginning and middle. AY is for the end. Let me put that in writing for you. AI and OI are for beginning and middle of words. AY and OY are for the end of words. All right, let's get spelling. All right. There we go. Okay, our first word together that I want us to spell is the word yitty. Yitty. So our sounds are y, I, t, e. Consonants. Here we have that consonant Y. Y, I, t, e. Vowels. I, if this is an English word, which it is going to be spelled with an I. However, in order for that to say I, which is its short sound, there needs to be 2 consonants after it. So if there's not 2, then we double the next letter. Now this I can say I, because now there are 2 consonants after it. Otherwise, it would have said yity, yity. So if you want that to say I, double the T. E at the end is usually spelled with a Y. The E sound at the end is usually spelled with a Y, not an E. E does spell the E sound at the end sometimes, but usually only in tiny little words like me, he, we only once in a while in longer words, like maybe sometimes you're going to see it as a double E. So once in a while you'll see E pronouncing its long sound at the end of words, but not very often, and certainly not very often of multi-syllable words. Usually you're going to use a Y to spell that sound. Okay, so your word is yibby. Yibby. Y, I, b, E. Go for it and put it in the Q&A for me. Yibby. Nice. Excellent. Nice, Taryn. Excellent, Sheldon. Good, Rowan. Nice, Regan. Yibby. Yeah. All right, so we're going to see our two Y's right here are doing two different things. This one's a consonant. This one's a vowel. Two totally different functions for that Y letter in this English word. So our consonants are y, I, b, e. I, we're going to spell with an I. However, in order for it to make its short sound and say I, we must double the B. Now it can say I. Y at the end is how you spell the E sound, the long E sound. So there is yibby, yibby. Just for fun, what would it have said with only one B? Yibby, yibby. Just for fun, what would it have said with an A right here? Now it's yibe, yibe. What if this A was an O? Now it's yai boy, yai boy. What if there are two B's? Now it's ye boy, ye boy. And then we'll get rid of that O again. What are we left with? Yibby, yibby. Good. All right, our next word is bri. B-r-I. Consonants. B-r. We're not going to spell that I with an I. English words don't end in I except for high. When you hear that I sound, you spell it with a Y. Bri. Your word is sply. Sply. Sp-l-I. How would you spell sply? Yep, good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, everybody is getting that three-letter blend at the beginning. Rowan, this right here is a ul, my friend. Ul like lemon or listen, sply. And you'll have it. All right, so our consonants in that three-letter consonant blend are s, p, ul. I at the end is spelled with a Y. Everybody got that. That's the most important part. Well done. Well done. Sply. What if I put an A right here? Splay. There is also a possibility that grapheme could be spelled with an EY. That says E. It's just another spelling for the E sound at the end. These two things say the exact same thing. But this one usually comes after an L or an N or a K, double L actually. That would be splee. What if this E was an O? That would be sploy, right? Sploy. And then just a plain old Y? Sply. Good. Okay, now we're going to spell a Greek word. I'm just going to tell you ahead of time that it's a Greek word, so if you hear I in the middle, spell that I sound with a Y, because Greeks spell the I sound in the middle of words with a Y. So our first word that we'll do together is dimpe. Dimpe. D-I, p-a. Consonants. D-I, p-a. Vowels. Here's that I sound that I'm not going to use an I because this is a Greek word. I'm going to use a Y. It sounds just like an I would. A at the end is spelled A-Y. A at the end is spelled A-Y. Dimpe. Your word is another Greek word, timstay. Timstay. T-I-m-st. A. Timstay. Go for it. Timstay. Good. Daryl, this is a Greek word, so our I is going to be spelled with a Y. Rowan, same. This is a Greek word, so our I is going to be spelled with a Y. Timstay. If it was an English word, you would have gotten it correct. However, I want this one to be Greek so that we can get used to spelling with that medial Y. Yeah, good. Timstay. Well done, everybody. You're so good now at spelling every single sound. You're not leaving any of them out. That's so good. Okay, so our consonants are T, I, M. That one was kind of hard to hear. S, T, A. Since it's a Greek word, we're going to spell that I sound, that I sound with a Y. A at the end is spelled with an AY. Timstay. Well done. Okay, one more, and then I'm going to send you off on your own. Choi. How would you spell choi? So we have two sounds, ch and oi. Wait a minute. Why am I dotting ch? Our consonants are ch, and then our oi sound, since it's at the end, is spelled oy. Remember, ay and oy are how you spell the a sound at the end of a word and the oi sound at the end of a word. Choi. So what would your word be if it is thoy, with my tongue going between my teeth and blowing at that first sound? Thoy. Thoy. Why am I doing that? Oi. Thoy. So that first sound is th, like thought or throw. Thoy. Yeah. Good, Soleil. I know it's hard to hear that first sound. It's just with still hard to hear. Think of the word think. That first sound is with your tongue between your teeth and blowing. All right, so we have that TH grapheme spelling the th sound, and then oi at the end is spelled OY. Everybody got that. Well done. This is the part that everybody got. Perfect. Brilliant. Okay. Now, I'm going to send you off on your own. This one might be a little more challenging, but probably not so much for you because you're really getting this quite well. The word is, and my mouth is open in the middle, so it's going to be an N, like Nancy, not an M. The word is yinipre. Yinipre. Y, I, n, I, p, r, a. Yinipre with an N, n, like Nancy in the middle. Yinipre. Yinipre. Take your time. Yinipre. Nicely done. The first vowel is I, Taryn. So we have y, and then I, like igloo or itchy. Yinipre. And this one's also an I. Right here, Daryl, we have two is. I right here and I right here, like igloo. Monica, this right here is an I. That was probably my fault because some people are having a hard time hearing this vowel. So that was probably my fault. I probably didn't pronounce that very well. This is y, ni, another I, pray. Joe, I need one more letter right here. And then Sheldon, this right here is an I, like itchy or igloo. Yini pray. Yini. I. Yes, Regan. All right, so our consonants are y, I, n, I, p, r, a. Vowels. I. It's an English word. I'm going to use an I. In order for that to say I, though, we have to double the N. Now I can say I, because now there are two consonants after it. This I is also spelled with an I, which it already can say I because of the tab 2 rule, and it's in the middle syllable, which gets to say I regardless. A at the end is spelled A-Y. Yinipre. Yinipre. Let's do one more like that. Now on this one, my mouth is going to be closed in the middle, so it's like Mary. And there's also going to be two is in it, like igloo or itchy, okay? The word is yimitre. Y-I-M-I-T-R-A. Yimitre. Mouth is closed in the middle. Yimitre. Nice. Very good, everyone. Yimitre. Good. Beautiful. Yimitre. Wow, everybody's doing so well. The first Y you're having a hard time hearing, that's probably the mic. All right, so our consonants are Y, I, M, I, T, R, A. So I want this I to say I, which means I need two M's after it. Otherwise it would have been Yimitre. So those two M's will help that to say I. This I gets to say I already because there are already two consonants after it, plus it's in the middle syllable, so it gets to say I anyway. A at the end is spelled with an A-Y. All right? Yimitre. That was beautiful. So you have learned that when you hear Y at the beginning, that's the sound for Y. That's its only consonant. That's the only time it's a consonant is when it's at the beginning. We don't spell that sound very often. So when I ask a lot of people what sound does Y make, they usually don't know because it's not a very common sound to spell. But now you know it's Y, that long wide grin with the rolling of the tongue in the back, and it only makes that sound when it's at the beginning. If you hear I at the end of a short word, spell it with a Y. If you hear E at the end of a longer word, spell it with a Y. If you hear I in the middle of a Greek word, spell it with a Y. If you hear A at the end, spell it with an AY. And if you hear OI at the end, spell it with an OY. We're going to be going over all of those things again, and I'm probably talking a little bit more about EY in the next couple lessons. So I will see you over there on Wednesday. Have a wonderful rest of your night, my friends. Bye, everybody.